Nice. That's what happens when things get two meanings. Schlashnik says technical name for that space equals perineum. Now, I've heard that too. That's the proper name, your perineum. Although gooch is obviously more comical. Right. Right, a gooch, eh? Right, a sphincter gooch. You know, yeah, the gooching bag. Where's your pump up? I guess we don't have a microphone for the guide wire today, but you know, this is what happens. I've been misplacing microphones like faster than you can say Armageddon around here. Anyway, does female names and male names differ? I wonder about that. The gooch, the sphincter, the perineum. I think it's the same one. So the perineum. Now there's your G spot right there, boys. In case you didn't, hey, that's my G spot right there. You know, pant with me, pant with me, pant with me. Remember, you know the rap songs, bounce with me, but you can pant, pant with me, pant with me. I'm nuts. I must be nuts to be doing this. People, I'm in love with you. Listen, give me something to talk about here. I'm just talking about the perineum. We all know that the perineum is the little, it's a muscly little bit, isn't it? It kind of holds all your body. If you lost your perineum, all your organs would come flopping out on the floor. So you've got to take care of your perineum. And that's what the women do with this. What's the sphincter exercise? That's when you do your Kegels, okay? So that's when you flex your perineum, right? Okay. Flexing your perineum. That could be the name of the show. I think this segment is called Flexing Your Perineum. Here, though, do you have any idea what we're talking about? I mean, it's amazing. Some people, English isn't their first language, and it's not even my first language, really. I speak kind of doodad or Rubnish anyway, and it's just ridiculous. Now, Slashnik is in the house. Slashnik's been around. He knows what's going on. Female exercises aren't using that area. Well, what do we mean by this, friend? You'll find out the truth. If you want to know about your thoughts over there, any side of the world, wherever you come from, they're using their love muscle. Ustream is 66547. I see you. Come on into the chat room. We're just here getting a trim. Oh, God. You know what I mean? And sometimes you got to get a trim all day. There's that one spot she keeps getting. I wonder if she's... there must be something wrong there. But anyway, it feels good. Oh, God, it feels so good. You know what I mean? If you could trade places with me, you'd be lucky. They're using their love muscle. I mesmerize the dog. Yeah. You can mesmerize a chicken. Has anyone ever seen that? How do you hypnotize a chicken? Anyone ever heard of that? I think there's some little trick. There's the horse whisperer, but what about the chicken whisperer? You know, I once went into my chicken coop. I tried it, but it didn't work. Anyway, here we go. Ustreamer 56742. What's going on? What's your part of the world? What you love to talk about? Ustreamer 44585. What's on your mind? You're gonna get a rash. I know. If she doesn't stop, I gotta get some talcum on that. She's just gonna saw me down to nothing. I'll be like a doggy style with no perineum. Anyway, you ask them why they cross the road, and then they get confused. That's right. How do you hypnotize a chicken? You say, "Hey, why did you cross the road?" And they all go, "Oh, we should get a chicken in here." Anyway, he is now hypnotized. Okay, people, I'm going to hypnotize you with my doggy stance. Pant with me, pant with me. Anyway, listen. You're getting very sleepy. You will fall asleep. And when you wake up, you will go to YouTube. You will look up Laugh Out Loud VIT RON, and you will watch every clip ever posted. And you will become a media mogul. Anyway, we talked about that. My doc is hypnotized. I got to get a new doctor, you know. It's interesting because doctors get so many patients in Regina where I'm living here, which is not to say perineum. Can you get a doctor? Did you want one yet? I don't really want one, but I've got this big lump on my back that she keeps... and I want to get it looked at, but I couldn't, And I had a conversation. I went out to this party, and I met this doctor, lovely guy. I told him what we were doing here at the studio, and he was so fascinated. He was so lovely. And then I called him. I said, Doc, why don't you, take me on as a patient? And he said, forget about it. Yeah, you're right. I did mean vet. Right. He said, forget about it. I'm plumb full. So people get full, we're full here, but we want you. Heelzo, did you hear about our offer? I don't know if you did. We want you to become one of the channels on Talking Dog TV. If you want to make a show, stream a show, and be part of Talking Dog TV, you can contact me at info@talkingdog.tv. info@talkingdog.tv. Heels all the way across the world. How's the weather in Canada? Here, Norway is great weather. I got a sunburn today. That's a big question, actually, because we've been having some pretty nice storms lately. Last night, I was out at the car dealership on the edge of town, and there looked like a tornado cloud kind of forming, and sure as hell, it wasn't a tornado, but it was a tornado, It was like, Jesus. So we've been getting a lot of rain, so I guess when you guys have the sun, we get the rain. It's the yin and yang of it all the way around. Mank Alpha, what's happening on your side of the world? Mank Alpha says, hit over the head. I've hypnotized a rabbit. Yankee Pop, how did you hypnotize a rabbit? Tell me the truth on that. Is everyone sick in censored? It's rain. Oh no, it's rain. They're just panting over here. It's raining. It's raining in thunder here in Massachusetts. When the lights went out in Massachusetts. Anyway, I know. People, we're all in together, and we just want to know about the rain and the thunder. Now, my grandmother, not my grandmother, my mother-in-law, which is like my grandmother now, she's scared. Here she is, this intelligent woman, you know, normal woman, all that, but she's got a serious phobia about thunderstorms. Right, the thunderstorms come on, she gets all antsy, starts dancing around. I'll tell you another one. We're talking about phobias here. People, tell me your worst phobia. My worst phobia is if she makes a switch. Anyway, a little slip. Oh, be careful. That's my... Anyway, I have a friend who's got a phobia about hot air balloons, right? And she gets right panicked. The other day, she was over at our house, and there was a hot air balloon going by, and she saw it, and she went, ah! And she ran inside the house, and she didn't want to see it at all. Apparently, she gets quite sick and quite nuts about it. So anyway, who knows? Hurricane Juan. That's one to get a little bit antsy about, that's for sure. Turn the rabbit on its back and cover its eyes, and it goes catatonic. Okay, so you're answering the questions. Yankee Pop has told us the secret. So, but a rabbit, you have to catch it first. But if you got a pet rabbit, so you put on its back and cover its eyes, and it doesn't move. And then you chop off its head, diddly-ding, and then you bring it over here, and my friend here, she gives it a trim, and we stuff it, and it becomes my body. Yeah, in another world, yeah. What's that say? Arachnophobia, fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth. I love it. You can use that. There was a woman that I used to know who must have had arachnophobia because she was, yeah, talking about peanut butter sticking to the roof. Anyway, we'll talk about that another. You guys affected by Hurricane Juan? Well, I guess we are really. I would have to say because we're in storms here. We get a lot of rain the last few days. Is it past? Oh, right. Well, Jason says, I've lived in Nova Scotia on the East Coast, so yes, you've got a little bit of hurricane knowledge there, a little bit of windy. Celtic's in the house. Heelzo says, maybe I'll try that with your rabbits. Yeah, take a rabbit out, Heelzo, and let's take a listen now. Let's make this a worthwhile practical application, you know. Let's see what happens. Heelzo's got some rabbits. He's going to pull one out, and we're going to see what happens now. Ustreamer42230 says, Hippopotomonstria creepytaphodaliopia phobia is fear of long words. I love it. I should write a song. Hippopotomonstria creepytaphodaliopia. You know what I mean? Fear of long words, you know. You finally got to know. Watch your razor, you tight. Anyway, so here's what's going to do it. If you're just talking about phobias, hippopotamonstria is a fear of long words, and that's a good one. Thank you for 2223. We love it. Slashnik, have you got any phobias? SJ Kickinan, I love it. Welcome to the show. We're talking about phobias. My phobia is if she nips off that little skin flap. Okay. Anyway, so the thing is, have you got a phobia? I don't know. They say that men are more scared of spider webs than women are. What about it? Sex, you know, the two sexes, are men more prone to certain phobias and women are more prone to others? I don't know. What's your phobia? We're talking about it now. SJ Kickinan, what's your phobia? We're talking about it. Heelzo is going to check it out. He's getting a bunny right now. He's going to see if he can hypnotize it. Now, kinetophobia. Slashnik has dropped fear of movement. Oh. I don't want to scare you, Slashnik. So what do you mean? Like movement as in, yeah, I don't want to move, or you're scared if someone starts moving a lot? Well, not in Saskatchewan. Okay, agoraphobia. That's a big one. Isn't that the fear of open spaces? Right. Anyone who's got that out here is buggered as soon as you go outside. You go outside, it's like, ah! You know what I mean? Because it's like, oh my God. Pogonophobia, fear of beards. Diddle-dee-ding, eh? I like that. I could use that, you know what I mean? I think little babies maybe have pogonophobia and they just slowly get over it as they grow up because, you know, men come close with those beards. Buttons are coming to get you. Here we go. I know, it's hot. It's hot in here. Take off all your clothes. Oh, careful with that one. I wish she'd take that stick out of my hiney. Anyway, but arachnophobia, right? That's the big one. I'm not the most, I don't like spiders that much. I'll tell you a story about it.